and wasn't sure what she was doing. "Yeah, tonight if poss. Would love to see you all. Kiss, kiss." Helen opened up the Facebook Messenger group she used every day to chat with Rosa and Annie. Guess what? Em's back. She imagined them picking the message up, Rosa at her desk in the newspaper office, Annie on her way to court maybe, both dressed smartly, with lanyards and coffee and bright work faces. Annie came straight back. "What? Out of the blue like that? Any word on where she's been all this time?" "Dunno. I guess we'll find out. Dinner tonight?" Tonight, as in later on this same day? Oh, come on, live a little. You can get out at 8, surely." Annie's reply came back. "I meant to go round to my parents', crafting ornamental flowers for my cousin's engagement party while answering 10,000 questions about when it's going to be my turn." Helen typed, "Wouldn't you rather come for a lovely dinner instead of that?" Annie, "I would literally rather staple my eyes shut instead of that. So count me in, I guess. What about you, Rosa?" Rosa answered, "I'm typing from under my desk, guys. Again, have started keeping tissues down here." In Rosa's open plan office, under her desk, was one of the few places she could hide to cry, which was what you needed to do a lot when you just split up with your husband, and said former husband worked on the other side of the room. "Would a drink cheer you up?" Helen quickly typed. "Totally understand if not." "Why not?" said Rosa. "Career and marriage in tatters. Might as well work on social life." Newly single Rosa was prone to such pronouncements. "Got to go. Need to redo makeup before David comes past." "Take care, sweets," said Helen. "Remember, you're amazing and we love you and you don't need him." "Got to go too. I'm due in court," Annie typed. "Acrimonious divorce hearing. At least David didn't sleep with your sister, Rosa." "Probably only because I don't have a sister." Helen signed off with expressions of sympathy and good luck. Miraculously, she'd managed to gather up all 4 of them on a weekday night in London in January, with just a few hours' notice. That seemed enough of an achievement for one day, but work called. She clicked on her inbox, taking a deep breath. She loved working from home, couldn't imagine going back to an office. But you had to have rules. Getting dressed was one, even if it was in pajamas. Another was not letting what she did affect her life, but that was easier said than done. Her first email said, "I think my husband has been meeting someone from your site. Can you give me his details? It's disgusting. I don't know how you can work on something like this." Helen's heart squeezed, finding out that the man you loved was seeing someone else, kissing them, holding them, sending flirty messages. It wasn't that she couldn't imagine it. She could, and only too well. But this was her job. She typed out the standard response. "We're sorry, but we can't give out information about our members. We'd suggest you talk to your husband. It could just be curiosity or a cry for help. Maybe you can spice things up a bit." She took another deep breath and added the rest. She hated to, but her boss insisted. "P.S. You can always sign up with us yourself." Helen pressed send. Some days, most days, she hated what she did. Hated herself for doing it. It certainly wasn't what she'd expected when she'd applied for the in hindsight too good to be true homeworking job 2 years ago. But by the time she'd found out, it was already too late. And here she was, stuck. She glanced at the masthead of the website she ran. Bit on the side, the UK's top dating site for people in relationships. Another day at the office. Everything the same as usual, except that Marnie was back. Annie put her phone away as she approached court. Her client was waiting on the steps, smoking into the breeze. Annie tried not to wince as he leaned in to kiss her. She preferred a nice brisk handshake, or better still, no physical contact at all. "Mark, hi, how are you feeling?" "Can't wait to get it over. So I never have to see that bitch again." "Well, you will have to see her if you get shared residency for Taylor and Ashley," which they were asking for, which she'd advised against. She kept on her smile. Sure, I just want to make sure I get my rights, you know. They're my kids too." Annie told herself it was not her job to pass judgment. It wasn't her fault if Mark's ex-wife started crying the minute they went into court, or if